Are we ready? Very good. We're going to show our parents and visitors how polite we are here at Melrose. Thank our parents and grandparents for coming. We've got a lot of terrific kids today to introduce, and typically terrific kids are the result of terrific parents and grandparents. So kids, let's give the parents and grandparents a hand for being here. We have special thank yous as always. We want to once again give a hand and thank you to Mr. Mike for coming and filming. We want to introduce our sponsors. All the terrific kid presentations around the district are sponsored by Kiwanis, and ours are sponsored by the Kiwanis of Lake Region Kiwanis. And we want to introduce them. It's Steve Hart and Mary Lee Seaholster. And we're going to let Mary Lee tell you a little bit about Kiwanis and talk to you about how great the program is.
I know a lot of you students, and this is really one terrific school. This is the only school that I come and sub at because you're so terrific. And I am so glad to be a part of Kiwanis because we do the terrific kids programs at all the schools in the area. And I'm so proud of all of the teachers and administration here because it's because of them, I'm sure, that you're as terrific as you are, as well as your parents and grandparents. So thank you. Give yourself a round of applause for being terrific kids.
Thank you, Mary Lee. Without further ado, parents and grandparents, if you haven't been to a terrific kid program, we ask that you, even if your child is introduced early on, if you'll stay for the entire program, just out of respect for the other parents and students. One more announcement. Mr. Mike wanted me to remind everybody that Terrific Kid used to air on Channel 99 cable. I'm not sure if we even got that out here in Melrose or not, but it is actually available. It is provided, of course, on DVD. We provide to you free of charge, parents and grandparents. And it's also on YouTube. We have a Putnam Schools TV. It's a YouTube channel. So if you just Google Putnam Schools TV, all one word, our district has its own YouTube channel, and we air things like Terrific Kid ceremonies and other events from around the district. There is also a link on the webpage, the putnamschools.org webpage. If you go to that, there is a link to the YouTube channel. And this ceremony will be aired on YouTube TV, Putnam Schools TV. All right, we're going to start with first grade. And our first grader to recognize is Myles Pulaski. My choice for Terrific Kid for this month is actually very easy. I know this sounds somewhat cliche, but this is one month in which I knew from early on just who I was going to choose. I only have this child for reading, but this little guy is so impressive and has done so well in class, I just knew that he was the obvious choice. I'm talking about Myles, also known as Red Pulaski. Myles is one of those rare students who always seems to silently thrive on learning something new. He doesn't talk a lot, but when he does, he is generally so quiet and soft-spoken that sometimes I forget that he's even there. However, I can give him an assignment and know that I can trust him to work independently and keep at it until he's finished. Myles is also a real pleasure to have in class. If I had a nickel for every time Myles created a disruption or problem, I'd be totally broke. Every morning, he comes in with a smile on his face, takes his seat, and quietly begins his morning work. All in all, it is an absolute pleasure having Myles in my classroom, and I'm honored to be part of his education. Myles consistently comes into class every day with an I'm going to reach the I got this level today attitude, and I know he's going to keep at it until he reaches that goal. I'm very pleased to have him in my class and proud to name him as this month's Terrific Kid. Way to go, Red, Mr. Carter and the Cruisers.
Here, put that in front of you.
Okay. Very good, Myles. Let's give Myles another hand. Our next Terrific Kid is Nathaniel Chavez Rivera. Nathaniel is such a pleasure to have in class. He is a very hard worker and puts forth his best effort with everything he does. He is such a dependable student. I can always count on him to be a classroom helper. This is what some of his classmates have to say about him. Nathaniel always helps other people. He lets me borrow his crayons and markers. He always helps me sound out words that I don't know. And when I get hurt on the playground, Nathaniel always helps me. Our class would not be the same without you, Nathaniel. You are so special and you truly are a terrific kid. We are so proud of you, Miss Coates. Good job, Nathaniel. Zakiya Chavez Rivera. Zakiya is our terrific kid for the month of January. Nikki is the type of student that any teacher would love to have. She is a ray of sunshine that lights our room each day and every morning. She comes in every morning with a smile on her face and ready to start the day. She has the sweetest disposition, which makes everyone want to be around her. She gives 100% all the time, even if it is something that she is struggling with. She works very hard and wants to achieve the goals that we have set for her. Her classmates describe her as funny, playful, joyful, and just a really good friend. She loves to help people and is very eager to share her things with others. I can always count on Nikki to do the right thing. She is a great role model for the other students to follow. Nikki truly is a terrific kid. Keep up the great work. Love, Ms. Harvin and the hippies. Good job, Nikki. Darius Donnelly. Darius was chosen by his peers to represent our class as this month's terrific kid. Here are a few adjectives Darius's classmates used to describe him. Honest, hardworking, kind, and always smiling, and I certainly agree with him. Darius is respectful, he stays on top of his schoolwork, and I can always count on that sweet smile to brighten my day. As you can see, Darius is an incredibly valued part of our class. Keep being terrific, Darius. Love, Miss Maynard and the class. Good job. McKenzie Coleman. McKenzie, you are definitely a terrific kid. You naturally come to school each day with an eagerness to learn. I love that you always look for something else to do when you have completed your work, whether you're devouring another good book or helping someone else with their work. This year, I've asked my students to lead by example, and you have really risen to the challenge. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. I can look over and count on you to be doing what's right. Kudos to you for recognizing that school is very important. McKenzie, keep up the great work. Love, Miss Wood and the Mountaineers. All right. Hali Reeves, our first second grader. Hali Reeves is Miss Gonzalez's terrific kid for the month of January because she is so influential. She simply sets a superb example for her peers to follow, and I really appreciate that about her. Hali quietly comes in each day and completes her morning responsibilities. Then she moves on to the gigantic chapter book she is reading. As soon as I cue to start our morning, Hali is normally one to lead the pack and get her things put away so we can begin our day. She leads the class with AR points as well. Hali has already earned every award on the chart, and we are just halfway through the year. As you can tell, she is also a go-getter. Hali is all of these wonderful things and so much more. Possibly the most superior thing is that she has been able to influence so many in such a positive way, all while being a new student to Melrose Elementary. I think that says a lot about her character and her determination. Hali, you are a gem of a young lady, and we love you very much. Love, Miss Gonzalez. Clayton Screen. Clayton is doing great in second grade. Not only has Clayton shown good improvement in academics, he has been dependable and responsible throughout our school day. If I was asked to describe Clayton, I would say consideration, respectfulness, and effort. If a classmate needs help or needs a partner or just needs an extra pat on the back, I can depend on Clayton to be there. Clayton's behavior consistently reflects his consideration of his classmates' feelings and a willingness to work hard when he needs to. I'm very proud of Clayton and expect for him to continue to excel in whatever he attempts. Congratulations, Clayton. Love, Miss Peace.
Congratulations, Clayton. Good job. Let's get your picture taken. There you go. Good job.
Mariah Coleman. Dearest Mariah, you were our obvious choice for terrific kid. If I could go back in time, I would go back to second grade and become as wonderful as you are, my dear. I say this with the backing of all your fellow classmates that you are compassionate, thoughtful, and extremely diligent when it comes to your work. You have a heart that most children have yet to develop due to age and experience. Your heart is an old soul that allows you to interact with all that comes in contact with you as genuine. I watch you interact with fellow classmates with envy as you guide them or lead them into being the best people they can be. This is very hard to articulate into words because how do you encapsulate someone as yourself into a short paragraph? You have the best work ethic and always keep me organized. That is a task most adults have an extreme hard time accomplishing. You constantly think about how what we are working on will work with your adult life. I can't imagine making that connection at your age. Mariah, you are more than terrific to all of us, and we hold you dear. Love, Miss Saprell and the Pirates. Garrison Teague? Garrison Teague. Garrison Teague. Getting to know Garrison is a real treat for everyone. I have had so much fun teaching this super cool third grader. He is enthusiastic, hardworking, kind to others, and respectful to all. I hardly ever hear him complain about his great attitude. And his great attitude helps people around him see the bright side of things. I have especially enjoyed coming to work on Monday and discussing the college football games that were played on Saturday. I can't wait to hear his reaction to some of them. We were both very upset with the Gators this season. He has a happy spirit that shows through his great sense of humor. He cares about his grades and wants to hand in his best work. I wish we could bottle up the care he has for the task at hand and the care he shows for those around him and give it to others. The world would be a much better place. I also wish I could keep him forever. We love you so much, Miss Andrews and the Alligators. Hali Vickers. Hali Vickers has gained my attention. She has actually gained everyone's attention in our class lately. She shows the maturity of a much older person. Let's first talk about what she doesn't do. She doesn't let the little things in life get to her. She seems to handle frustration with others around her with finesse and a this too shall pass attitude. She doesn't bother with things that are a non-factor in the final goal she wants to accomplish. Here's an example. We're trying to get quiet and lined up. Does she shush people like others? Nope, not Hali. She puts her peace sign up and sets an example of what quiet looks like. Now let's talk about what she does do. She does show a daily example of how to act. She does show a daily example of what you should be doing. She does show an example of extremely good work ethic. She does show how to treat other people properly. All of these things she does with integrity, respect, and kindness towards others. Everyone, including adults, could learn something from this marvelous young lady. To Hali, I say, I thank the Lord you were put on this earth and you landed in my classroom. We love you so much, Miss Andrews and the Alligators. Kira Flynn. Kirra is the perfect selection for our January Terrific Kid. Her unassuming, peaceful mannerisms make her a joy to everyone she meets. She is compassionate to those in need of a hug from a friend, encouraging to classmates that need an extra boost to complete a task, and always respectful and trustworthy to everyone. Kirra is a great person to have on your team in the classroom. She is a great listener, allowing teammates to express their opinions, but when it's her turn, she's not afraid to voice her thoughts, even if they are different from everyone else's. What a great quality for a young person to possess. Kirra is very responsible. She completes all of her classwork and homework. Her love for reading is evident, consistently meeting her accelerated reader goals. You can always find her with a big, thick novel on her desk. We are so blessed to have this special young lady as part of the Ranger team. You're terrific. Your awesome ways will carry you far in life. Kirra, rock on, Mr. and Miss Darby and the Ranger team. Lynn Strange. Lynn Strange. Lynn deserves to be acknowledged as a terrific kid because she is all that and more. Lynn possesses a soft kindness, and this wonderful quality quickly influences all who are around her. She never has any negative comments to say, and she repeatedly demonstrates a willingness to be involved in all of our classroom practices. Lynn actively participates and encourages others to do their best. This wonderful girl is a true hard worker, and she always shares her thoughts and ideas with others. Lynn, you are a shining star. Your calm behaviors and positive attitude will continue to take you far in life. Thank you for being a positive influence on our class. Love, Miss Horton and your classmates. All right, our first fourth grader, Marissa Rivera. This month's terrific kid for our fabulous fourth grade class is a student who has a quiet influence on her peers. She does not speak loudly. She does not speak boldly. In fact, she hardly speaks at all. It is her gentle manner that positively affects those around her. When working with others, Marissa is a fantastic partner. She carries her weight to complete the task, listens intently when it is someone else's turn to share, and she respects the thoughts and opinions of her group members. Best of all, Marissa is a friend to all. She displays strong character, fairness, and honesty, which draws others to her. She is sweet and courteous and plays fairly with anyone and everyone she is near. She is humble about her accomplishments and quick to cheer on others. Miss Marissa Rivera is proof that influence can come wrapped in a calm, soft-spoken, gentle package. Congratulations, Marissa. You truly are a terrific kid. Always be the awesome person you have already proven to be. Love, Miss Fuller. Zakiya Scruggs. When looking for the character trait of influential, Zakiya Scruggs is the perfect example. Zakiya always sets a good example for her classmates to follow. Some quotes from her classmates include, Zakiya is kind and she follows all of the Mustang rules. She helps me when I need it and she is always respectful. Zakiya always does her work and she is a good friend. With qualities like that, she is sure to inspire her peers to follow in her footsteps. I can always count on Zakiya to persevere until she masters a concept, and she never hesitates to ask for help, even if it is in a very quiet, understated way. Congratulations, Zakiya. We are so proud of you. Love, Miss Johnston and the Juggernauts. Trinity Johnson. It's so great to see a kid eager to learn. Trinity wants to know everything. She wants to understand what is going on in a book, then she wants to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. She wants to learn about the world, then she wants to share what she has learned with others. What other kid would gleefully show off an atlas she got for Christmas? Some kids wait for things to happen. Trinity goes out and finds ways to make things happen. She has strong opinions, great ideas, and she is more than willing to take over the class and run things. Even though her curiosity and interest in everything makes for a desk that is covered with books and papers and mounds of cool stuff, this young lady is the best example to others. She will never be bored because she will never stop looking for more cool things to learn. But look out, Trinity likes being in charge. She just may run the country someday. Love, Miss Kaufman. All right, our first fifth grader, Sophia Jolly. Step out so you can see. Our terrific kid this month is Sophia Jolly. Sophia sets a great example for others to follow. She comes in with a smile and gets ready for the day. Her sweet and kind demeanor makes her an absolute pleasure to be around. Her enthusiasm is contagious. Sophia is eager to learn. Give her a goal and Sophia is bound to reach it. She reaches her accelerated reader goal early in the month and doesn't stop reading once she has met that goal. Thank you, Sophia, for always being your wonderful and terrific self. Miss Parker. Tasker Harris. Tasker is a great example of what it means to be a person of influence. As a student, he is committed to his education. His desire to do his very best to learn is evident each and every day. As a safety patrol co-captain, Tasker is a good role model. He treats his fellow patrols with respect and makes sure accountability is upheld. As a friend, Tasker maintains a positive and enthusiastic attitude. He is a good listener and offers encouragement to those in need. As a family member, Tasker is caring and appreciative. He holds his family near and dear to his heart. Thanks for being such a positive influence, Tasker. You truly are one terrific kid. Love, Miss Simone. Good job, buddy. All right, and our only sixth grader, Gabi Pierce. An influential student sets a good example. Meet Gabi Pierce. That's spelled G-A-B-I with an I for influential. Gabi sets an example for all the moment she steps into the room. Flashing a big smile and a bright good morning, Gabi settles in. Who wouldn't love to have a student who unpacks for the day and sets to work immediately? Gabi has her morning work done in a jiffy and then goes to the top of the loft, a space reserved to students reaching 25 AR points in a month, to read while others complete their morning work. Speaking of reading, Gabi had already surpassed the goal set for the end of the year AR sleepover before December. That's what happens when you set your mind to it and earn nearly 50 points per month. And projects, oh my, her work is well thought out and meticulous. Her recent Greek project was a diorama of Apollo in a chariot pulling the sun across the horizon. Gabi even included wings on the horses, but of course they were flying horses. By setting such a good, no-scratch-that, great example, Gabi's light shines like a beacon glowing for all to see. Now that's an influential student. Keep up the spectacular work, Gabi. You are terrific. Miss Alsabrick. We're going to give one more big hand to all the terrific kids.
Look around, the changes catch your eye, and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one. But one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand down, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.